forgot to mute one of my tabs. Yeah, I'm a professional streamer. I was like, why is it coming through my speakers? I've got a second device next to me to check the sound separately and not have to hear myself speak. Okay. Confirmed, sound is working. Sorry about that. Let me just make sure all the chats are the right chats. And let's play the game. Amateurs. We are playing. We started this yesterday. We're playing normal mode, which is the original way the game was meant to be played. So not survival. I had thought, because I saw some stuff that you can eat, and I was like, that does nothing for me. But I think that's useful for the survival mode. Oh man, so much to explore. And we've got, we've only, like on the second planet for our home system. So we started on a toxic planet, then went to another one for a signal, and now we've got the quest line to go to the space station. I'm not sure where that actually is. We've got this base so far. Oopsie. Land on top of my base, so it's a little grid. So let me just check. I've tagged them. Cool. Investigate the space station. Now we've got the teleporter, but we haven't got enough power for it because this thing chows to it like crazy. Did we get this? Flashing. Sure. So far away. I think it was a bit closer because the previous time we landed was closer, sort of in this area. Yes, checking. Oh, I haven't got any carbon. Okay. Okay. Hold on. Let's see if I can put something in there. Fishium becomes Mordite. Ooh. Yes, please. I'll take that. Okay. Investigate the space station. Let's go and do that quest. Oh, there's also that ancient rune. Okay. Can we take off? Yeah! Launch thruster at 50%. Okay. I'm not very good at this flying thing yet. Here we go. E. See. Oh! Ah! Okay, that wasn't a good landing. I might have to. Ugh. Yeah. A pretty bad landing, to be honest. Advanced mining laser required. I thought E was as in I will set the target for the space station, and instead it landed. As I said, pressed the wrong button. Not very good at this. hope I don't run out of fuel halfway there. Engine, pulse engine. Driving. Oh, sweet. Pulse engine, unavailable, space station proximity. Ah, this kind of looks like a Death Star though. Keep flying. Hold left shift to engage boost. Initiating a landing sequence. Ah, sweet. Guided landing. I was hoping we'd get more of that. Explore the space station, find life forms to ask about the mysterious signal. Store point saved. Oh, I'm on space. Life forms. Life forms. I've crashed on the planet. Looking for a way back. Life forms! Hello? Enforcer Dayon Shi. Gra, interloper. De Viking Jungjar your inning. The alien, large and intimidating, seems to be attempting to be friendly. Perhaps they know one who came before me. Ask about other travelers. The alien draws back, startled. A look on their face tells me our conversation is over. Okay, how about this guy? Interface, entity. Ah! Interface entity Myziva. The alien's elegant metallic shell springs to life as I approach. They study me, lights flashing around their visor. Perhaps they know something about the messages left at the base computer. Ask about 16. A glazed look passes over their life form's visor. The number has had some strange effect on them. They seem reluctant to speak further. Oh. But it's got a working Stargate. Ours is not working though, so you can't actually use it to go back, I think. Oh, what's over there? Warrior gel. Okay. Let's try the friendly people first. Guard. Technician entity Evil Skiffs. Ten push otere vop zazarikal halo lelis ushki odvivdora. My Viking is very good, right? Metallic being chatters away, pouring forth words in a language I cannot understand, but when I blink I see that same red light that stared at me at the distress beacon. Repeat 16. We are watching you, traveler friend. Find what we have left to you. Though the alien speaks, the words are not their own. A string of code is echoed back to me through the red layer locked directly to my exosuit. The crimson light fades away and I see the life form staring at me through his visor. Whatever has happened, they do not appear to have seen it. I should leave. Perhaps my base computer would be able to make something of this code. Space stations. Every system has a space station serving as its hub. Speaking to life forms aboard the station brings the chance to trade, learn words or gain standing. Visit technology merchants to upgrade your ship and equipment. Visit the cartographer for directions to outposts and other buildings. Take missions from the mission agent to learn valuable rewards. Use the teleporter to instantly return to your base. Okay. So you can actually try and talk to all of them. The life form seems open to conversation. Their stance softens as they see my multi-tool, and there is respect in their eyes. Request dialect help. Officer Vaikun barks a query. When I do not respond, they present a list of language symbols. Friendship symbol. You've learned the Viking word for help. Oh. Okay. Warrior jail. Talk to the warrior. Interloper, help Viking. Nikwe wel jor Grenurk etan kama finjarsmash of Tuan. The life form speaks with great urgency, but between their hurried barks and fetid breath, I find it difficult to concentrate on what they have to say. Request dialect help. Warrior Gel draws themselves are proud to be teaching their language, and they present a selection of symbols, each representing a type of Viking word I might learn. Technology symbol. You have learned the Viking word for weapon. Ooh. Okay. I assume that we actually try to talk to as much people as we can. Can we? Loot? Loot? Conscript Rukini. Kra, you will Sibiania warrior interloper. Ay. Warrior clapped their hand laughingly upon my shoulder, looking down at my frame, and they appear to feel sorry for my entire being. Quest dialect. Swings their arms, performing a dramatic series of actions that represent words I might learn. Trade symbol. You have learned the Viking word for give. Ooh. Visited. Ah, now it says I've visited. Ah, so I'm gonna try and talk to all of them then. What is over here? Terminal 1WT25, Galactic Trade Terminal. Ooh. Can probably sell stuff. Oh. And that a opinion? Ah, so we can say what we want to sell. Ah, it's a round one. Ah, okay, so we have to finish that, okay. Like that. Raid on. Not sure what this is for though. More Dutch. Gravitino ball. Oh, bulb. Balls and beans. Powder, chromatic metal. Intriguing partial skeleton. Foundation. Achievement unlocked. Jeez. Attain entrepreneur status in most units accrued. Okay. Alright, dust I'll keep. Ah, sellable items. Okay, so not everything is sellable at the station. non-stick piston, 6-pronged mesh. Stuff. Iron battery. So you can buy stuff back if you want to. Copper. Oxygen. Aluminium metal plating. Okay. Can maybe make metal plating before we sell stuff. So transform the raw ingredient into something else. Welding soap. Oxygen capsule. Ooh. Oh, very nice. Scout Unkungton. Viking Arnan Konvar. Warrior help pathetic interloper. Yes, please. The warriors' hackles rise and they start shaking in anticipation of my request. I must take care not to push them too far. Request dialect help. Scout Unkton grunts, jabbing at symbols on their datapad. These seem to represent categories of Viking language. Mystery symbol. You have to learn the Viking word for not. Okay. What is it? Space trucker. Trader, moneymaker, merchant. What? Right. Did we visit this guy? Yes, technician. And yes. Okay. Guard Ohotang. Interloper, warrior, Majo, Wushian, yap. Volgekan, Isa, Zoom, Anaza, Death Gra. Warrior seems preoccupied with a series of images of exocraft. They appear to have been assembled from several different sources and then taped together. Dialect help. God Ohotang presents a list of symbols, each seeming to represent a word I might learn. Travel symbol. You have learned the Viking word for where. Okay. Oh man, this is fun. Even the language is a discovery journey. Brigadier Sangha. Very pathetic. Jidyong interloper. Warrior seems less aggressive than I might expect. Their lips curl over their teeth as they taste my scent. Brigadier Sangha swings their arms, performing a dramatic series of actions that represent words I might learn. Trade symbol? A word of their language. They've learned the Viking word for trade. Okay, visited. Conscript visited. Viking at arms are done. Ovingril, no? Gra. Optan adbaya unirektioza Viking bodengoz. I approach the warrior, but they barely acknowledge my presence. They look in my direction, their gaze is fixed on a point far beyond my eyes. Let's try this option. Falls respectively silent, listening. Ah, okay. Trader? Considering this mention of trade, they transfer me a gift of units indicating that they place little importance on their own wealth. Contact. Achievement unlocked. That's what? Attain known status in alien colonist encounters. Okay. Met 10 aliens. Not alone. Interface visited. Corporal Lagardian. Gra! Death! Lodinga! This warrior appears to be in some sort of trance. It would seem unwise to disturb them further. Present list, each seeming to represent a word I might learn. Aggression symbol. Oh, you've learned the Viking word for blood. Okay. Okay. So we've got 2 in here. No, 3. We still have to visit. Mission Agent Unui. Oh. Kra interloper Atarma Arno Noxo Dogdo. The lifeform gestures apologetically. Their exact meaning is unclear, but it is apparent that there is no work for me here. Ah, okay, so this is the missions and probably other stuff. Envoy Gizion. Gra? Kutog is a new of interloper Kuchian. I've seen this alien insignia before. They are a member of the Explorers Guild. They do not seem interested in the data I have to offer. Perhaps the mission listings agent on the station might have a way to prove my worth. And cartographer Bujioi. Viking gestures proudly at the databanks that surround them, screen after screen of geographical charts. Ra en Xogzabir observe the Mwanki Viking Nokang Zuhub weapons and Zuhub Bata Imaya. Ooh. Exchange maps? I don't have anything to exchange actually. Sell? Check out the other options. Apparently at databanks. Ask for help. They point at the map on their screen, then towards the depiction of the waypoint towers found at most planetary sites. They seem to be requesting I gather data from these towers. Okay. Try purchase maps. Ah, Viking weapons and Zambaba. Purchase maps. Planetary chart times 1. Okay, what does that actually give us? A planetary chart contains directions to a point of interest. Access the planetary chart in your inventory and plot a route with E. Teleport network restricted. Previously visited space stations and own bases. Network temporarily restricted to in-system teleportation. Okay, I just wanted to make sure we check that. Sweet. Okay. Space station visited. We are not alone. Radiant Dawn. Do we want to leave? Okay. I suggest we actually use the teleport to leave, which will actually leave our ship up here. Okay. I guess we can. Suppose our base colony Alpha, please. If it works when it's powered down on the other end. Click. There's just an infinite dial that doesn't answer because there's no power on the base. Well, there we go. Boom! You discovered this. The Lantern 14. Visit the base computer to use archives to decrypt the code acquired from the space station. base computer is over there. Ah. What? Traveled with me? Okay, that's weird. Archives terminated. Select new task. Begin decryption. Decoding. 16. 16. 16. Message follows. The traveler finds their wings, fly to us and claim your place among the stars. Signal acquired. Life signs detected. Reach the decoded coordinates. How far is that? Possible distress signal off planet. Okay. Just calmly. Pulse engines engaged. Ah, so a different world as well. Interesting. Entering atmosphere. Whoa. Interesting. Okay. It's floating. Ah, it is a crash site. Okay. Too high to initiate landing. Initiating landing. External toxicity 68.4. Not enough fuel for launch thruster. Okay. Toxic planet, weather, stinging puddles, sentinels minimal, something. Some sodium if you can spot it. Life support systems at 35%. Oh, this is a big ship though. Ooh. Wait. Oh man. New discoveries to be made. Got it. Waterlibum. What? Dynamite. Can we scan them? Vanna Dabaitica. Okay. We're also on the lookout for some sodium. Oh, that's far away. It feels far away. Another there as well. I think these yellow ones are the sodium. Carbon crystals. Ooh. I think maybe some of the carbon crystals as well. Carbon. Up the sky. Kind of reminds me as well of the different life forms of the original Spore game, the Maxis one.